Are you concerned with this, the risks of starting your own business? My guess is you are. Hi, my name is Chris Thompson, and I don't know if you've seen me on any of my other videos, but I've got a little background about starting up businesses, and I wanted to share a little insight, or my insight, with this. It's a big decision you're trying to make here. And just a little background about myself, if you don't know anything about me, I've actually started up and owned and managed and sold 4 different businesses over a 30-year career. I'm actually in my 5th business now, which this is going to be my last business. Um, it's meeting all of my lifelong dreams, what I'm currently doing now. So, but back to what the risks were with starting up these other businesses. Besides the obvious financial risk, that's probably the biggest thing people are concerned about is, am I going to be able to handle the financial burden, whether it be going without let's say, a substantial income for many months during the startup phase, or is it a significant income or not income, significant expense outlay that you've got to put down for this new business, and whether or not it's worth it. So my take on it is that this new business should give you a very significant upside potential, because there's a lot of heartache that goes into starting up a business, which you better be prepared for some ups and downs. But there's 3 keys I think you got to look at this business that you're looking at going into. And again, we're past the financial side. Let's say you understand, you recognize that that's a financial risk. You've got to kind of weigh what your what type of dollars you have available to put into this business. There's some businesses that don't take very much money at all to start them up, but what is their upside potential? And or you can buy a franchise at McDonald's, which has obviously some good upside potential, but it's a very significant outlay. So it depends upon your circumstance in that. But let's say you don't have a lot of money. Okay, so and money is tight. So I understand that, which I've got a solution for you on that a little later. But the 3 keys you got to look at besides the money side is, are you doing something that you really are passionate about? Are you doing what you really want to do? And it's not just going to be a paycheck for you. Or are you going to be passionate about it? Because if you're passionate about what you're doing, that will help you get through the ups and downs that will happen, from time to time. So that's number 1. You got to have the passion for it. Number 2, are you going to be able to work when you want to work? Think about that. Are you going to be a slave to this business? I had a friend of mine that owned a donut shop, and the guy hated his business. I mean, he liked dealing with the customers and he liked donuts, but God, he had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning every morning, and he worked till 5 o'clock at night. I mean, he was putting in huge hours, or a lot of hours. So that's key component number 2. The third one is, are you working where you want to work? And you got to think about this, because this business that you're going to have, you're going to be tied to it. So are you going to be able to work where you want to work? Do you always want to live in your hometown or where you're living now? Let's just say you're living in the north and you like warm weather, and you would love to be able to go to Florida in the wintertime, or to the Caribbean. Can you do that in this business? So those are the questions I had. That I didn't really have answers for those. The first 4 businesses I was in, I was tied down to my business. I wasn't able to travel much. And this 5th business that I'm in now, which is, like I'm saying, this is going to be this is the career topper for me, is I have the time freedom to work when I want. I'm doing something I'm passionate about, and I'm able to work wherever. As long as I've got an internet connection to my laptop, I'm good to go. Being taught by multimillionaires that have been very successful, I'm following their path, and it's been the best career move I've ever made. So if you're curious what I'm doing, check it out. Become wealthy starting today, and I think you'll be quite intrigued with what you see. Thanks.